All I can say is what I said in court. He was paid cash in exchange for giving a confession.
Telling them where the body is, or confessing to the crime?
Confessing to the crime.
You said you have receipts?
I have receipts,
Can we see the receipts?
No.
Were they receipts for food, items, clothing? Like what kind of receipts?
You'll have to do your detective work as reporters. I can't reveal that. All I can say is what I said in open court today, that he was paid by the police for confessing.
Is that pretty unprecedented for Winnipeg police? Do you know?
First time I've ever seen such a case in Canada, and I've been a criminal lawyer for 31 years. So
is that what led to this plea bargain?
Well, the problem with the Crown's case was if the statement was thrown out of court, the Crown would have no case. So that was a giant problem in the Crown's case, which led to our discussing the true plea bargain. Yes.
Martin, your client said he's truly sorry. Maybe if you could express on his behalf, he says he's sorry. The family victims, something they don't buy that. It did appear at times too when you were making your case that the judge wasn't buying everything you were saying. But is he truly sorry? I
believe he is, and we had a psychologist who examined him and confirmed that he is truly remorseful. I mean, let's face it, how many people in his shoes would confess? You commit 2 homicides, you're getting away with it, no one knows you did it, and then while in police custody, he tells them the truth. So that's to his credit.
Martin, can you explain what happened in court?
What about the third homicide? What about Tanya?
That's not before us today.
Martin, can you explain?
Can't comment on that. Sorry.
Can you explain what happened when Lamb stood up and said that he wanted to take away his guilty pleas and want a trial? What happened there?
What happened there was the Crown referred to another doctor who had examined him in 2009 and made a comment which we took issue with, and the psychologist we hired, his report didn't share that view. So my client was concerned the judge was going to use that against them. And as the law is, the judge couldn't have used it against them because we didn't file that doctor's report. So we had an argument with the judge about that, and then my client stood up and said if the judge is going to not ignore that, then he wants to change his plea. And then the judge did say, look, I'm going to ignore that, so don't worry about it. And then he maintained his plea.
Where is, from a court standpoint, process standpoint, where is the case, or the Tanganyika Act case at, Mark?
You'd have to speak to the Crown about that.
Are you his lawyer representing him in that case?
I am. All I can say today, there's some questions I can answer and some I can't, given the nature of our negotiations and the resolution. What I said in court, I can answer questions about that, but I can't divulge anything further at this time.
Is he really sorry? I mean, we were all in court, and his apology didn't come off as very sincere. It was kind of all about him.
Well, it's easy to be remorseful when you're in court, but he provided 3 letters of apology to the police back when he confessed. So he was remorseful back then. I think that shows true remorse.
What about when he pulls back his confession and his plea?
Well, he didn't want the judge to jump the joint recommendation and give him more. He was concerned about that, wouldn't you be?
He said a couple times, I'm here to take responsibility. You said that too. He, as you say, confessed to police for these 2 murders. Yes. Is he then, if he's here to take responsibility, then is he saying, is he professing an innocence in the 3rd case that's against him?
Wait and see. Stay tuned.
He's going to be, I guess, removed out of province. Yes. Where will you be applying he goes?
Well, the judge recommended that he serve his time outside of the Prairie provinces for his own safety and security. So it could be anywhere in Canada other than the West.
And there's a lot of talk about his security in jail.
Yes.
Why is that?
Well, his life has been in danger. He's been threatened. He's been harassed. He's been victimized by other inmates. So he has a target on his back, and he's anxious to be transferred to a penitentiary as soon as possible and get away from these people who are harassing him.
And that's why you feel it is a life sentence, because he could. Well, he's 54 now. He might not make it out of prison. And the judge kind of.
Yeah, part of the negotiation was that he wanted a fixed sentence. Life means you're on parole for the rest of your life, even when you get out. This way, there is a fixed sentence, so if and when he gets out, he knows the most he'll have to serve, as of today, is 18 years, that he's a free man.
Are you able to say whether it was a substantial amount that he was paid to confess?
Substantial is in the eye of the beholder.
Was it for things like tips and pop? Was it like...
No, it was money, cash. Okay. Money.
Where do you go with that? When your client's been paid to confess? Why not take it? I know he said he didn't want a trial, right? But
Well, as you know, I like to fight in court, and I would have taken it to trial, but he instructed me no. So I had to muzzle myself and not take the matter to trial as much as I wanted to. His instructions were, look, I'm sorry for what I did, I confessed, and I want to plead guilty.
So then why was he paid for a confession if it seems like he willingly gave one?
Well, his position is that he did the right thing. He wanted to tell the truth, and he did tell the truth to the police. Now, after that, well, what I said in court was that he had first told the police that he knew where the bodies were. At that point in time, he stopped talking, and then there was some discussion after that culminated in his confession, and you've heard the circumstances of that in which the police did pay him to confess.
So they paid him after he said, I know where the bodies are.
That's my understanding.
And then, here's the money, take us to the bodies, and then the confession? Is that the correct order?
The exact order I'd have to share with you over 500 pages of transcript, which I don't have here today, but it's been a long day. I can't give you the exact order at this stage. Okay.
Where does this case go from here? This is it? No appeal? No?
Well, it's a joint recommendation. The judge listened to me and the Crown Attorney, so we're satisfied. We're happy with the result, and hopefully the victims' families will have time to heal as a result of the finality of these proceedings today.
Did you expect it to end this quickly?
We were hoping it would end this quickly. And the intent was to deal with it today and have it done today, and that's what we achieved.